currently in the United States, there are many issues that the media tends to focus on. And these issues tend to be police brutality, racial disparity, and the criminal justice system and relevancy to African Americans in the United States. So today I will be talking about how racial disparity actually does exist in the United States and different statistics that show its relevancy. So, racial disparity in the criminal justice system exists when the proportion of a racial or ethnic group within the control of a system is greater than the proportion of such groups in the general population. The causes of such disparity are varied and can include differing levels of criminal activity, law enforcement, emphasis on particular communities, legislative policies, and/or decision-making by criminal justice practitioners who exercise broad discretion in the justice process at one or more stages in the system. So, here are some examples of racial disparity in the United States. So, when you look at this chart, it talks about here you go, drug-related arrest rates by race. So when you look at it, over the time from 1980 to 2010, white people have always been below 500,000 that have been arrested for drug-related issues. But when you look at African Americans, ever since 1980, it has continually began to rise and rise. Now in 2010 it has went down a little bit, but as we see in the news now, from 2010 to the current 2016, it has definitely risen a lot more. And this just shows that just being black in the United States, you are more likely to get arrested for drug-related arrests, and a lot of the times they are petty arrests, and it's really sad. You're, as it shows in statistics, you're more likely to be stopped on the street if you're black than if you were white. And it shows, and it's proven in this one graph right here, percent stop drivers searched by the police in 2011. When you look at this percent, you see that white drivers have been stopped a lot less frequently compared to black drivers and Hispanic drivers in the United States. It's a huge difference, and it's really sad. Now, that's one thing, but then we look at these statistics, and these are even more disturbing than you would think. So when you look at this, it says white men, when it comes to likelihood of imprisonment, they have a 1 in 17 chance of going to prison. And you look at Latino men, they have a 1 in 6 chance of going to prison. But then you look at black men, and they have a 1 in 3 chance of going to prison. Now that's a lot of people. If 1 in every 3 black men go to prison, that's a lot. And so it shows that all these statistics just show that having if you're a person of color, you're more likely to go to prison. And this shows the racial disparity because you're having one proportion of one race being subjected to all these imprisonment, to warrants, arrests, all these things, police brutality. They're all being subjected to this a lot more than their white male counterparts. So this just proves that there is racial disparity in the United States, and that we as a country need to work on ways to end it.